So officially the RX 6800 XTs are out, all the reviews are out, and I think yes, the launch is disappointing. Yes, you heard it right. I'm saying it again. The RX 6800 series launch is disappointing. Not those cards are disappointing, but the launch, it is disappointing. And why? Well, I don't know if you remember it or not. After the Wire Gaming Begins Part 2 event where AMD showcased their new GPU, after that, there are some stuff or controversy or argument happen on Twitter with Frank Azor and some other people, specifically with WCCF Tech. So one guy just, tweeted it, what people do with Twitter. They tweet out what they want to say. So he said that he is guaranteeing that the RX 6800 launch is going to be similar to the 3080. I bet $10. Then Frank Azor came out and said, okay, I'm looking forward to get your $10. Then WCCF Tech wrote an article about the situation that he agrees that the whole RTX 60 or RX 6800 XT is also going to be a paper launch. Then in Twitter, Frank Azor and WCF Tech had a little bit, healthy conversation or healthy argument down there. Frank Azor was saying all the cards are going to be available, there's going to be no worries, we are working against scalpers and all that thing. And you know what? All those cards are out, they are not available in any region. I checked out every US, Canada, Australia, I checked out every single of them, and there were no cards in stock except in some pre-built PCs. But again, I don't know how many of you gonna buy a pre-built PC just to get a RX 6800 XT. And I'm not even gonna bring this up if Frank Azor doesn't came out and did all those things that he did. Like, I knew this gonna happen. I've been saying it in my videos that the current situation of the world is not normal. I have said it in the last episode of the TD News show. I said it that the stock situation ain't gonna be right. It's not gonna be adequate for everybody, and there's gonna be scalpers. Yes, and if you go to eBay, you will see some RX 6800 are selling for over $1,000, and those are not listed for bits or something like that. They are just there, like someone rated that price or listed that price. This is the reason why I think the launch was disappointing. But again, this is not entirely AMD's fault, but at least I would like some transparency from AMD that we are working our best, but we cannot guarantee you that there's gonna be adequate stocks. That's the reality. Came out and say that, man. I know in a certain way it hurts your brand, but that's the truth. And look at Nvidia, after the whole thing they have to came out and apologize, and who knows, you guys have to do it too. So I would love to see some transparency from the first point. But hey, now let's talk about the cards, and let's start with the RX 6800 XT. And if you don't want to watch the whole video, go ahead and buy it. Simply, if you want a purely gaming card and you want to save $50, you don't want to get a 3080, get a RX 6800 XT if you can. It's really good. Now, if you want to know more about my thoughts, well, let's talk about. Well, if I talk rasterization to rasterization performance with RX 6800 XT to the 3080, they both are pretty competitive to each other. In some case, the 6800 XT is winning. In some case, the 3080 is winning. But at the end of the day, both of them are very competitive. And if you talk about the value proposition, well, in that case they are also similar. If we talk about frames per dollar, if you do it, it will come around pretty much similar. So either one is gonna be good. But what if you are not purely gaming on those GPUs? What if you are doing more work, like GPU based productivity work? Then I think you should go for the 3080. Why? because it's not really AMD's fault but also AMD's fault because they haven't been competitive for so long and people were buying Nvidia. So most of the developers developed their apps optimizing it more and more for CUDA, and nowadays metal optimization is like nowhere. Few select app softwares does metal optimization, and others which have OpenCL. But the problem with OpenCL is it is getting older and older day by day, and developers are not really that much interested in OpenCL because most of their customers who uses those apps have Nvidia GPU. I have Premiere and I'm gonna buy in Nvidia GPU no matter how great AMD's card is gonna be. The simple reason is that CUDA optimization really helps my workflow. That's the simple thing. And not only when it comes to the whole workspace thing, but what if you want to do some game streamings? Then you are also limited because the whole encoder built into those RX cards ain't good. AMD haven't been polished their encoder for so long, and it really looks bad. It does. And then the elephant in the room, the RTX. I know some of you would say that there are not enough RTX games out there, and I agree with you, there are not enough RTX game out there, but there's gonna be more and more day by day. It's the truth. When first developers started doing rasterization in their games, everybody said that rasterization, nobody's gonna adopt rasterization, the game industry never gonna adopt rasterization. But look at right now, every single game is a rasterized game. So I think that the similar thing gonna happen with ray tracing, and Nvidia is one generation ahead with ray tracing in their consumer level GPUs. And this is AMD's first try and they did it pretty well, but they are not really that much competitive with the 3080. And if you turn on the DLSS, which is I think a feature, like few years ago, if you told anybody that there's gonna be a GPU which gonna give you a super sampling feature, and it's gonna be a feature, not a weakness of that GPU, I would tell you, come on, consult with some doctor, man. You are going crazy, you're talking crazy stuff. But now that's the reality, and AMD is behind on that feature as well. They don't have anything like that. And talking about the RX 6800, if you can find it, don't buy it. Just don't. Nope. It doesn't worth the $70 over a 3070. It gives you very competitive performance to the 3070, but if you go to 3070, you are saving $70. Yes, if you can get it around the rated price, MSRP, which I'm sure, or giving you the guarantee that you will not, but if you can, or because we are talking about MSRP to MSRP, then get a 3070. It's a much better value if you go to the 3070. And if we are talking about other features like the rage mode and the smart access memory, well, why I told you that never, and by never I mean never believe on first party benchmarks or first party numbers? Well, for these reasons, all the reviewers tested their GPUs and they found that the smart access memory doesn't give you that much performance lead. Not 10%. It is nowhere near close to 10%. It's very marginable performance gain you get, which is pretty unnoticeable. And talking about the rage mode, yes, the rage mode simply is you are overclocking your GPU. Okay, so when you overclock your GPU, obvious that you will get more performance out of it, but it is also not that much significant. So now the bottom line is, I have linked down some videos in the description, go and check them out. Now, all those guys who's gonna say that I copied other reviewers and stuff, I just need a little bit movement and clarify this. All the things that I have to say about those GPUs, I'm done there. Now let's just have a heart to heart conversation. Look, I don't have enough resources. Okay, you need to understand that. I don't have enough resources. Now, at my level, no other company will send me, like, no company will send me any hardware to test. And if I have tried being creative, pushing original content, but you know what's the result of that? I get no views. And I put countless hours of time to do this. Like, I want this to be something. I want to build a community surrounding this channel. Okay, so yes, I can understand where you guys coming from. Okay, you guys see someone's others videos and then come to my channel, and I'm also saying the same things. But even though all the reviews at a certain point or at a certain area, most of the reviews are same, because in tech, if most of the time in tech we are presenting facts with our thoughts, and having similar opinion doesn't makes it copying other people. I can have similar opinion to other people, and if I choose to tell my opinion to my audience, that's what I do. And now I don't care about your comments. Believe me, I don't care about those mean comments. But I just need to clarify it. And yes, that doesn't mean that I don't make, or I'm not gonna make any creative or unique or original content. I do make them time to time. Those are mainly experimental content. I know these type of videos works good. These at least gets more than 100 views. Just understand the situation or my situation. These type of videos get 100 over 100 views, and most of the others, they don't even cross 50, man. That's the situation I'm in. That's the reason why I do these kind of videos. And I don't feel that I'm just ripping off word to word any other creators videos. I'm putting my way of telling the knowledge. Now it's your choice, you can watch me or not. But and also it's your choice that you want to comment in this video any mean thing or any of my video. You can go ahead and do that. YouTube is a free platform. You can do whatever you want. Okay, and I also can do whatever I want. Now that was it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you don't, leave it a dislike. But remember, it hurts. It hurts here. It hurts. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, well, do it by here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.